Alright, in 2024, there are only a few sneaker brands that are really getting me excited about some of the releases. And one of those brands is New Balance, and one of those releases was the 1906U in the Lunar New Year colorway. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you hadn't done so already, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment. All those things, guys, help get the video through the algorithm monster known as YouTube, so that more and more people can see it, so we get more exposure, so of course the channel can grow. So for everyone who's done so already, thank you so much. To everyone who's will do so in the future, I should say, thank you as well. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, is he really wearing that right now? Yes, I am. I am really wearing that right now. Yes, I am wearing a Bluey shirt, guys, and this was actually a Valentine's Day gift from my wife. If you guys are parents of any number of children, and if you've seen Bluey, you guys know it's just probably one of the best kid cartoons out there, and I think probably my wife and I will sit there and watch it even if the kids aren't there. So I saw the shirt, it was one of my Valentine's Day requests, and I just, you know what, I think it's awesome. It's from a brand called Results, I think that's how you say their name, and this is no like any kind of partnership with them. This was bought for me as a gift, and I just like to share the cool things I like with you guys. So if you think this is pretty awesome like I do, there's some different versions of it. Catch them because they sell out pretty quick, but they seem to restock every so often as well. But I'll leave a link down below, so you guys, hey, if you're Bluey fans or your kids are Bluey fans, you can check it out because there's kid sizes too, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't want to go too far out of the way here. We want to talk right about these sneakers, right? We want to talk about these sneakers today. And the sneaker we're talking about, like you saw in the intro, the New Balance 1906U in the Lunar New Year colorway. Now, this was another gift from my wife for Valentine's Day, so I gotta shout out my wife. She gave me some awesome gifts for Valentine's Day, and I had to talk about this one. Like, today's actually Valentine's Day. I got the shoe. I've opened it up, and I want to bring it right to you guys because this was a shoe I was eyeing for a while. The whole Lunar New Year pack from New Balance was pretty solid to me, and it seems like a lot of outlets thought it was probably one of the better to release. So this one was on my radar along with some of the other things out there. But this was a 4-pack. It included this 1906U, a pink version of this one, along with a Warped Runner and a 610, I think that's it. I'll try to put pictures up for you guys to see, if you just for reference, of course, and I'll link everything down below as well if you guys want to check out any of these pairs. Now, this one again is available right now. This one came from the New Balance website, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll link it down so you can check out everything available, sizes, all that good stuff. But if you're familiar with the 1906, you're not going to be far from this shoe, except for one thing I didn't realize was a thing: the U, which means utility. I didn't know there was a 1906 utility because, well, let me find it here. I was so used to the normal 1906R. So this was the first colorway, launch colorway, if I'm not mistaken, of this sneaker, and you guys see I've been wearing it. I did a review on it, of course. You guys can check it out if you want to, but this colorway is still available a few places as well. But it is the 2000 style runner. Predominantly open cell mesh. I'm gonna have a lot of overlays of synthetic materials, and this shoe we're looking at today keeps that same spirit with a few changes to make it a bit longer lasting. Make sure that you're gonna have a shoe with a long life to it, because they put some pretty hefty pieces on here in the sense of strength. So first things first, you're gonna notice that the base of this sneaker is no longer open cell mesh. It is actually going to be a white or salt ripstop material to make sure that it's not getting torn up, it is not getting snagged, because you guys know with open cell mesh sneakers, it is only but a matter of time before something snags your shoe, and either A, you have this stupid little string hanging off, or you put a hole in it, and really no coming back from it. But hey, it is what it is. You wear them until you can't wear them anymore, right? So we move on. But this one wants to make sure that doesn't happen. So you're gonna have that base layer of the sneaker is all gonna be done up in ripstop, and it's gonna be protected by that synthetic material in this white or salt colorway here as well. You're gonna see that mud guard going across here, and it's gonna have a few different little accents. It just makes it look super futuristic, and I like that. I love the little details they put in just to, you know, give you those different layering feels, that depth on this sneaker. Now, along with that mud guard here, you're gonna have even a stronger additional piece on the toe, which is gonna be like kind of a double layer piece here. Now, although the base layer is going to be that synthetic material, this seems to be a leather cut they put on here, and I wish I could tell you what color this was. The shoebox only says white and beige, but there are different tones in this sneaker that aren't just beige and clearly not just white. This almost has like kind of a beige with green undertone to it, but you guys let me know, what do you guys think this color is, because I'm still kind of up in the air on what it actually would be considered. But that piece here is meant to, again, protect from that toe drag, stretching from the front of the toe box here all the way to the first couple of eyelets. So they want to make sure this shoe is protected for you. Now also on top of that ripstop, you're gonna even get some TPU cage here that's kind of done up in almost like an oxidized color. So where it's gonna be kind of a cloudy white, off-white, cream, clear color with some different white accents going up right here across the toe box. And we'll see some more of that across the shoe as well. Now, you'll see the big difference here, the toe box. So you see that, and you guys, there's a different structure here. So you see the toe box pretty standard on this one, not so hefty, but you can look at it. You can see there's a clear difference, it's just a sturdier, it's just a beefier looking shoe than we get with the typical 1906R, which I love the variations we're getting here because we're getting a couple different things to fit a couple different audience. Now, get into the eyelets. This is gonna be pretty much the same setup here. It's gonna have your bottom eyelet done here in kind of like a synthetic loop to give you the New Balance branding there. Oval style laces, and these are done in kind of like a cream off-white color as well. And you're always going to have those middle set of laces that's going to be part of that in-lock system, which you're getting here, which is going to be those nylon bands, pretty much provide some security or some lockdown right across the top of the foot, providing some lateral stability. And I really don't see these as a runner. I guess you could run in them, it's not off the table. But me personally, I wouldn't run in them. So if you do, let me know if this provides you some lockdown. Again, I haven't tried. I don't really plan on trying to. But let me know if you guys, if anyone's jogged in these, done some, exercise walking. I don't know if that's a real thing, exercise walking. You know what I'm trying to say. If like speed walking maybe, I don't know. But anything that's strenuous, that's not just kind of a out and about, walk with these shoes. Let me know if that actually does help. Now, we're gonna still get that open style mesh tongue, but you can see a little bit of difference on the tongue tag. It's kind of done up in a Y shape here. It's gonna provide you with a silver patch that's gonna also serve as basically a tongue stabilizer, so it's not going all around the shoe. You're gonna have your New Balance branding kind of done up in this kind of beigeish green color, and you're gonna have the running here, which again is gonna differ because on the original 1906R, you're just getting just a straight down ribbon in the middle of the tongue that has New Balance and running there. Now, next thing you're gonna notice is that this shoe has a really nice contrast in color when it comes to the sock liner, which is gonna start with the back of the tongue, and all in the sock liner, we're getting this kind of this goldish, this dull gold color, which I really like because again, it gives you an extra pop, not just this generic white sneaker, which of course makes sense because it is gonna be part of a Lunar New Year pack, so something special, that Year to Dragon colorway you're getting here. Now, inside of the shoe, one of the things I also like about it, again, extra pop, even though you really can't see it unless you show somebody, is going to be the insole, which is nothing to write home about when it comes to anything special about the insole, but I love that kind of pistachio green color you're getting on that sock liner. And you're going to get the embroidered New Balance branding, which again does nothing, but I love that it's embroidered, which means it's not going to like fade away with a few wears. Really just like the extra step they took there to give you that extra special push. Extra special push. The extra special branding is what I meant to say. Now, getting that right on back in there. So we're gonna go back to our lateral and medial sides of the sneaker, where we're gonna follow up with the layering I was telling you about with the synthetic material. So we're gonna get more of that salt color or sea salt color synthetic layering here with some kind of silver accents, which is also gonna be followed up by some more of that TPU web or cage you're gonna be getting. And that's gonna be closer to the ankle collar, and it provides you with a few more eyelets as well. And that's gonna be both the same on the lateral and the medial side. They mirror each other, so nothing different. Now, one of my favorite pieces about the shoe is gonna be the heel counter, because it is going to be done in a really aggressive way to me. I love the fact it's not just kind of one solid heel counter, but it's the cutouts, again, I'm assuming making it lighter, but with those cutouts, what they did, it made it look more aggressive, more futuristic, just more, it looks faster. And you're going to see that here right around the back in a cream color TPU plastic. That's going to have New Balance branding, of course, that's going to be popping out there, along with a couple other TPU pieces going across the top of the ankle collar there. Now, getting down to the midsole, we are going to have our typical 1906 midsole. This is going to be done up in predominantly kind of a cream off-white color with kind of these dark bronze, dull bronze accents here on the forefoot. You're going to get the energy branding here from the cushioning system, which you're going to see right around the heel of the sneaker, which I love that. It's probably one of my favorite accents because it's got clearish, almost kind of a light green, just gives you, like, again, an extra pop with the sneaker. I really like that. And it's going to sit on top of this really aggressive. All the 1906s have the same outsole, but they seem pretty aggressive to me. Really good traction there. That's going to be kind of, again, a beige color. That's going to have your stability web here, was going to act as your torsion plate. And also you're going to have New Balance done up in the foam here. So overall, I really love the look of this shoe. It is something I feel you can wear with just about anything. And I like the pink one as well, but it's one of those ones I couldn't really feel like, am I going to actually wear it? This one I'm really going to wear. And I love the layering. The runners have really got me again. I know some years back runners were the thing, then it went to basketball shoes, then sock shoes, so on. We always see the trends kind of over and over. But lately I've been really circling back to the runners because they're just easy to wear. They've been looking really good, and the price points, I guess, are typically fair. This one is a little bit more expensive because it is going to be part of that limited pack, or limited pack for Chinese New Year or the Lunar New Year, and this is $175, I think. So check me out. I put the links down below to be sure, but it is going to be a little bit more pricey than the typical 1906R, if I'm not mistaken. Now, when you buy this one, I say stay true to size. New Balance is typically pretty consistent about their sizing. I haven't had any problems. I kind of know which models are going to be half size up. I know which ones run true to size, and this one runs true to size for me. But again, try it on. Even if it's not this particular colorway, you can go to your local big box store, boutique. Typically someone has a New Balance 1906R in hand, or if you wore the 2002R, I feel like the sizing is very similar to those. Try them on if you can. If not, again, go with your 2002R size, or I guess any runner, typically whatever your 2000 style runner, your retro runner style is. I think that's the same size, but again, everyone's foot's different, so if you can, put your foot inside of a pair before you buy them. Now this one, again, I feel like you can wear with just about anything, and just check them out, guys. This is one of the ones that was on my radar as soon as I saw the pictures released, and I'm super happy I got them. Again, shout out to my wife for the awesome Valentine's Day present. I hope you guys are able to check these out, because this is just a awesome shoe. I'm not saying sneaker of the year or anything like that, but it's just one of those easy to throw on, match with anything. I've probably said that 15 times, but I really feel that way about this shoe. Now, if you have any comments about this, you know what to do. Hit me in the comment section. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have a pair? Let me know down below. And again, the links down to everything from the shirt to the shoes, so that way you can go ahead and check it out if something you're interested in. But until next time, guys, see ya.